My name is Evangelist Christian Chukwuka, the founder of Abounding Grace Foundation. This foundation has been over several countries in Africa, Europe, and we have discovered so many talents in the prison. But what we discovered in our prison, we've never seen such before. His name is Sunday Kanofia, and this man is hailed from Ohafia in Abia State here. He was living in the United States of America. He decided to come back to Nigeria, and he has been in prison for over 8 years now. When this DCP officer in charge, Anekwe, came to Abia State Prison here, he discovered that this man has talent, and he has been assisting this man to be able to do a lot of sculptural work. We're going to go to the workshop to see what he has achieved in this place. And to my amazement, this is where he's doing everything. Point blank, this is where he got the fire and everything. This is where he generated the fire that he's using to do the sculpture. When we get to the place, you see what he has achieved. And these are his tools. Can you show them the tools, please? Look at the tools he's using. There are so many other workshops in our bar. This is not the only one. We have other ones we recorded there before yesterday, but this particular one is amazing. We're going there now, and I don't know if this officer in charge has something to say. You can listen to the officer in charge, then we go to the workshop so you see what this young man have achieved.
Yes, I came down here the year 2018, and when I now went around to interview the psychiatric patients, I now had an idea that this man was from America and he's talented. There I started interacting with him, and when I now asked him what he can be able to produce, he now told me that I can be able to do so many things like horses and other things in question. And that was how I now started gathering things to know if actually he can be able to do those things. And to the greatest of my own surprise, he is more than an artisan. He had that knowledge, he's talented, but because of what he is passing through as a psychiatric patient, he cannot be able to do, given such wisdom of going outside. By still going down there, you see what this man has done. He has built so many things that you can't even believe that a human being outside can be able to do it. By me looking at him here now, you might not say that this man is a psychiatric patient. Let's go down and see what he has.
Let's go down so you can see the handwork of this young man, yeah? This is one of his handwork. See what he did on the wall here? This is just the beginning. We are marching into the real work, okay? My name is Evangelist Christian Chukwuka, the founder of Abounding Grace Foundation. This foundation has been over several countries in Africa, Europe, and we have discovered so many talents in the prison. But what we discovered in our prison, we've never seen such before. The person you see standing here by me, what's your name again? Sonny Kanofia from Ohafia. This young man was living in America for so many years, but he wasn't discovering purpose in America, even though there are so many things to do in America to discover your talent. This young man was wasting away over there, though having psychological issues, and he came down to Nigeria, and then he discovered his talent. All these things you see here, can you point out this thing so you can see? Everything you see here, including the one we recorded in the yard, this young man have achieved. He will come and tell us some of them. I don't understand what some of them is. I know that this is his tortoise. This is tortoise as well. And then I don't know who they call this one. But this happens to be a big man. They tried to give him my name and I reject that name. It's not me. And then this one is an angel. Angel stepping or trampling upon serpent. This one is my favorite. I wish I can have this one home. I would have loved to go home with this one at any cost, because the angel is stepping upon the Satan. This animal had been defeated 2020 years ago, and he had been under since that time. And look at this warrior. I don't know if I should call it the country where I came from, the Sweden where I came from. I think this is the Viking on the horse with a sword, flaming sword in their hands. And I don't know why this monkey is carrying 2 bananas, or if the tree of the banana is growing in the monkey. I don't know, but this one makes a whole lot of sense. Monkey is associated to banana. Am I right? Yes, sir. Okay. And this one happens to be, is it cock or?
This little fowl.
Little fowl. Okay, I was trying to call it a cock. It looks like cock or hen, whichever one. I say it's a very good handwork. And this one looks like the Israeli army. It must be the army of Saul, because they are having their sword for victory. And this is a sign of victory, jubilating for victory. And this is, oh, look at that one here. Look at that one, guitar, with the head of a human being playing it. Signifies African reading, isn't it? That's what it is. And then there's something so amazing here. This woman is carrying a baby. This is where my mom used to back me when I was little. This young man, and he has a pot on the head. This is how they used to carry pot in those days. To the stream, to fetch water. And this one is a motorbike. I believe the Vikings, the Norwegian, or maybe the Swedish people, or Danish, or, you know, Scandinavian country, they love bike a lot. It looks like one of them. So, hey, Slaria, this is more like Swedish people. This warrior here, I don't know who I'm going to call this one. This is a warrior that carry AK-47. Maybe Russian soldier, or is it American soldier? I don't know what to call it. Nigerian soldier. They say this one is Nigerian soldier. But Nigerian soldier don't have this kind of hat. I don't know. Anyway, we say this is Nigerian soldier. And this one is South African soldier, obviously, that fought in Mandela's period, that time. This is one of them. See how wonderful this soldier looks like. This one is awesome. I love this one. And what's this animal? Antelope. This is antelope. This young man made all these things. To mention, but look at crocodile is there. Look at small pot here. And this one is a man. I don't know what we call this man. A forest man. What do we call this one? Help me.
The forest guy.
The forest guy. Okay, they call him a forest guy. And this one is sitting upon okay, it's separate. This one is doing this Japanese training. Oh, and that turtle is at the bottom there. Look at this one here. It's supposed to be the mermaid. They call it Wanyama, but it's mermaid. That's one of the ones that causing the problem we have in Nigeria today, this marine spirit. Yeah. And then the angel, you see that? Justice. This one makes a whole lot of sense. Do you know what this one signifies? We serve a God that has two faces. Yeah? There's one face of God which is lion face. The other face of God is lamb face. In that lamb face, it can be very mild, but when you step on God's toes, that lion face show up. Justice and then sword. They are here. Thank you for this work. This is wonderful. I wish I can have some of them. And this one is this village gong. Village gong, right? Ikoro. Cultural dance. I believe Ohafia cultural dance. This man is from Ohafia. Is it Ebemo Ohafia or Elu Ohafia? Elu Ohafia. This is Elu Ohafia. Elu Ohafia cultural dance. They are the ones, yeah. Look at what this. I love this with that their war dance, yeah. Look at now. Joke apart. Look at all this. The foreign counterparts, Abounding Grace Foundation members, you have achieved a lot. We have been in Aba prison for 4 times now since 2013. 2013, 23rd January, I came to Nigeria. We have been to Aba prison 4 times. This is awesome. And this young man has been doing this alone with the help of officer in charge, the DCP of this place, Samuel Anekwe. He has been doing one. He has been using his money to assist this one with the help we have been giving. Abounding Grace Foundation have been giving the prison as well. We have stood by them in this prison to be able to achieve this. And it gives me joy that we are connected to this progress. Abounding Grace Foundation is connected to this because I've never seen such a thing in any prison in the world. Never. This young man has been in prison for 8 good years. He has been here for 8 good years. And look at what he have achieved under this period. So we are waiting for the Americans, the Europeans, the Asian people, the North Americans, the South Americans, every one of you, even the Asia continent, Africa continent, to come down to Aba prison. It's located in Abia State. Come down and see with your eyes. I am not telling you my story.
And you can look at, show the face of other inmates so they see that we have people that are watching. Show them, turn them, look at people there. They are all inmates here, they are talented. Some of them are tailors, some of them are designers, all kind of things. They are doing carpentry work. Many of them are well talented, and look at them, they are looking healthy. You don't see anybody here with skeleton skin. And I'm so impressed with what you have done. But notwithstanding, we have to also give credit to man who believe in transformation. The CG of Nigerian prison, the Control General of Nigerian prison, Jafaru, that man has caused transformation to take place. Sir, we respect and honor you for what you are doing. You have done so much for Nigerian prison. See, 7 years I've been in this country. For the past 2 years you have been there, I have seen a lot of work going on. And even when our former CG was there, nothing has been happening, but you are doing tremendous well, and I appreciate you, sir.
Well, on behalf of the Control General of Nigerian Prison Services, now Correctional Center, in the year 2015, he mandated all senior officers heading all in charge stations to come to Abuja for a briefing that they should think what they will do for the correctional center today and not what the correctional center will do for them. They should have all interests they have in order to reform the inmate in question. What we are seeing down here is number one. We have number two in tailoring workshop. When I came down here, we have 2 tailoring workshops. If you go down there, it's marvelous. If you come down to the inmate side, you have underage. It's wonderful. Today, this man was deported from America. But seeing what he was going on now, when I went down for briefing inside the psychiatric session, he told me his problem, and I decided to assist him by bringing all these things were constructed with plastic. He made the plastic, he made it, and at the same time construct it and place it on what we are seeing down here, without accessories, without equipment, without any manufacturing instrument from abroad. You can see him down here. The father doesn't come, the mother doesn't come, he's alone. Nobody fed him. But with what we are undergoing now, through the Control General of the Correctional Services, with what is now providing food, medical, and including other things, mat and foams, the inmates are not worried. Come down here, you see by yourself. We don't have skeleton here. I have to thank the Control General of Nigeria Correctional Services on what he told us in the year 2015. And that is what we are seeing down here. ABBA is the best. And is one of the best in Nigeria. Yes. Come down and see what ABBA is doing. In terms of health, in terms of training, in terms of education, and the other things. May we thank the Control General for his own effort. Because what we are seeing today is not what we have seen before. Yes, sir. Correctional services is ongoing now. And ABBA is taken as #1.
Yes. I thank you so much for what you have just contributed to this. And I also want to say this publicly. The people that are sponsoring Abounding Grace Foundation all over the world, thank you so much, because without your contribution, we wouldn't have been doing what we are doing as well. Like this one that is doing this now, Abounding Grace Foundation has donated for another 50,000 naira to support this work. So anything that he needs in this plastic or material things now, Oga can always buy those things and support him. Because when we see good work, we need to support it. When we see good work, we support. We have assisted in this work and we continue to assist. Time to time, we'll come back and see what you other guys have done. Because you have to discover your purpose while you are here. The reason why you are in the prison is not to punish you. It is to correct you for your mistakes. When you take the correction, then you become a better person tomorrow. But if you sit down here, just sit down and mark your time, you will come out and be the worst criminal and you might meet death outside. I'm praying that every one of you will discover purpose after today. Thank you so much once again, my brother from Ohafia. You have done amazingly. You have done amazingly well, and we will stand by you. We will help you to make sure that you achieve your purpose, okay?
God bless you so much. God bless you, sir, for this opportunity.
I'm very grateful.
Thank you
We
so much.
continue supporting the country with his own effort to make Nigeria Correctional Service positive. No skeleton in this correctional center. Anybody that doubts you will come in and see by himself. Life has one store. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah. What's this place now, sir?
This is a female wing. There was a heavy downpour that blew the perimeter wall down here. And that now blew the cell off. 2 female inmates were seriously wounded. 2 of their legs were broken. And there was a very big tears in the cells with inmates, male and female. But the CGP tried his best by awarding this contract in question. And I carefully supervised the contract to the best of my own knowledge. For him to take time to feel the impact of the pains of the inmate in custody for destruction of this thing in question, especially the female, because the female has a conservation condition, that is privacy. So he tried all he could to award this contract, and we try our best to supervise the contract. And to God be the glory that this is the best prison then and now the best correctional center for females. If you go inside it, it is well tiled. The toilet is okay, the water is okay. You see the bedding, including the net. Wow. You are not worried. Let's go inside and see how the Control General did it. Okay, sir. Wow.
This is one of the best I've seen in African countries. One of the best female cells that I've ever seen. It's very clean. Let's come inside so you can see what this officer in charge of IBAN and DCP and Ekwe has done here. It's amazing. It's amazing. Water everywhere. The yard very clean. Look at how the yard is clean. You can't perceive any odor. Everywhere is so clean. I think this is applaudable, and we have to try to encourage him to do more.
Thank you very much.
Wow. 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 No bad smell. Wow. You can't perceive anything. There are mosquito tents, net covering nobody. It should be said mosquito is biting them. Wow. Including their toilet. Including their toilet. Go there. Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. The toilet is very neat. It's unlike what I've seen this way. It's unlike what I've ever seen before in other toilets, in other prisons I've been to. This is amazing. This is amazing. Wonderful work, DCP. You have done great job. You have done great job. Thank you so much. And the whole officers here too. We appreciate them all because you can't do it alone. That's what the ceilings as well. Look at the ceiling, very neat. Wow. And we want to appreciate Controller General of Prison for awarding this contract and awarding the contract, awarding it to the right person. Because if the right person is not there, the job will not be done. So, Controller General of the Prison, Jafaru, we love you, sir. You are doing a great work. We appreciate you, sir. Yes. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is the officer in general of this place that's in charge of all these good works you are doing, Mr. Anekwe Samuel. He has been doing that place you see there. It's a water reservoir. Watch behind you. Water reservoir there. We went there yesterday. I was astonished, you know. And then I think they need our help as well to tie it. Because with tiles inside, it will be much easier. The water will be much neater.
Look at your back. Watch your back. Look at this. We've seen what we need to do.
This was former psychiatric session. This is the word that they market the psychiatric session and the female room. Okay. When the perimeter wall now fell and then heated on the female cells, they could not do any other thing other than to demarcate it and separate it. Then it was very difficult for the psychiatric patients to go down there and take their bath. In that, I had to transfer them to the other side. And considering the instruction of CGP in 2015, he's in charge of custodian centers, that they should think what they will do for the custody and not what the custody will do for them. In as much as they do receive their salary, that the best thing to do is to remember that human right is existing, and that the right of the image should be considered very well. And that's the reason why we now consider that categorizing what we call classification of image in custody should be considered and should be done in a condition whereby the underage should be separated from the bad ones, so that they will not be contaminated with bad character. And that I decided then to to renovate this area, which you can see now. This area is containing 45 emails under each.
Wow, like
and all of them are here. Do you understand?
Those juvenile center, this place is. And that is why I said I've not seen such a thing in many prisons I've been to, except in Ghana, where I saw where they call Senior Correctional Center, and then there's with James Park Correctional Center, they are just juvenile one. But in Nigeria, I've not seen such, and this is the first time. I entered inside that cell yesterday. I saw how neat these young kids, and they also behaved. Have you heard, did you hear their voice? No. There are many inside that room. They are inside there. Look at them passing by. No noise, very quiet, well behaved. It's because of good leading. If you have a good leader, everyone under you will align. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you, sir. We appreciate you so much.
We have 11 GB tanks and 3 trunking tanks. Each of the trunking tanks.
Look at them there too. There are tanks over there too. See them.
Each of the trunking tanks is containing not less than 200 liters. So the water is looking for the image, not the image.
Looking for the water. Wow. The water is looking for the image, not the image looking for the water.
Just like what you are seeing here. I feel like I'm
This is one of the things that marveled me. One of the things that marveled me is the handwork. Look at what the inmates are doing. Look at those chairs they are doing. These are executive chairs. This prison is correcting the inmates. They are not punishing the inmates. That's why they could be able to have their mind structured and they are able to do all this handwork they are doing. You know, I believe that this prison is doing a great work at Barclays. Somewhere like that. I'm so glad to meet you, sir, because of what you are doing. I'm impressed. The CG, Controller of Prisons, gave order of what all the officers will be doing, and we start doing it in 2015. Look at how the inmates are being transformed, reformed. They are here in this, they are still our position for doing marvelous things that one never expects. If not because you're a good leader, they won't be able to achieve this. Look at everybody in their machine. Come back there and show them the machine. This machine here, last time I don't think they have one and two. They have only 2 machines here before. And now look at they have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 machines. 12 machines are here today. So that gives fashion designing. That's supposed to be, that's exactly what Nigerian prison is supposed to be.
And mostly some of these machines in position were abandoned machines. When we came down here, it was only 2 functionable machines that was handed over to me. When I started looking around, I saw not less than 18 sewing machines down, packed, condemned. Then we started the repairs. And we were able to get 12 functionable ones, including this one here that we are repairing now. This is an industrial machine. We started repairing it yesterday, and by the grace of God, by next week, we put it in action. Why we are doing so is that I'm an engineer, and I know the value of what it takes for an email to be put into what the contractor and say the formation is better than. The email here in question, being in custody is not for punishment. It's for them to sit down and think about their case. And those ones that are interested of the job, for as we are seeing so, we learn the technical know-how, and at the end of it, they will settle. Some of them have gone out of this place and they are handling their own workshop with their own experience. This is another sewing machine again. We have one inside this place. Prepare and this one was abandoned for years, but it's now one of the best machines that the emails are using for their practical and learning practice.
Wow, wow.
So the second one will make it the second machine. This one is over 500,000. So we have to thank the Superintendent for his building of 2015 that says the formation should be put into practice. And that is why we are trying our best. Even though he's not an angel who is a market and know what happened at home. It is just as you have come now that we will, that he will be able to know that such action is in place. I have to thank you. I extend the greeting of Controller General, the Assistant Controller General, the Controller. They are not able to be here or to send the delegate for the fact that your appearance down here was just like a surprising visit. Yesterday you came, you say you are interested to come down here. I told you that the door of this correctional center is open for anybody that we don't hide anything. And that you can come and preach. The emails are ready to receive their attention. Because their prayer is for them to have that moral understanding of religious activity. Here we have Muslims, we have Christians, and all are in their various areas. So I have to thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm very grateful.
Thank you so much.
That's they're in charge. He was here just 6 good months ago. You understand? He's trying his best. He liked the job. And that's the reason why he adheres to the instruction of practical aspects of the job. And that's the reason why you are seeing things are going under loyalty and supervision by working around.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
God bless you. Yeah. I really appreciate it. Wow. Well done, everybody.
In charge. Carpentry workshop. He is the man in charge of this carpentry workshop. This carpentry workshop is producing a lot of things. There are many working down here, including gaskets. If you need gaskets and you can be able to provide the material, they will give you the best you need, including beddings and the furniture. The reason is that most of the emails that have been brought down here that had that practical experience are put into the workshop. And through that, they learn more, added to what they have, including those ones that are not able. That is unskilled technicians that acquire the experience in the workshop. And that's the reason why you are seeing them feeling happy. Everybody is moving. They have the field, whereby in the morning they practice. Some of the religious men came down here preach. The inmates in this custody are not violent. They listen because they are not hungry. You can never see a skeleton down here because we believe that they are human beings. Reasons of coming down here is to face their case and not to fight any other thing. I have to thank you.
Thank you so much for congratulations. No well done, yeah? No well done. It's
okay. Okay. This is the trunking water system. This was built when I came down here. The inmates were crying and complaining of water bitterly. So I thought the best thing to do is to ensure that the problem will be over. I started drawing the circle diagram of this thing, and after drawing it, I now found out that we have intelligent inmates in this custody. I brought them out. And through the construction and the way I draw it, they were able to build what you are seeing down here.
So this is built by the inmates?
By inmates. I did the construction.
You did the construction, the structure and everything, the skeleton, and then the inmates do the building. That's wonderful. And that is discovering purpose. You have discovered some of the inmates that can be able to achieve something.
So we have talented inmates here. If you go down to that church in question, every other thing, in fact, when the Control General decided to build what we are seeing down here, renovation of the female, the male, the establishment of the office that contained the superintendent, the welfare, the medical, the record, and any other thing. All these things were renovated by the inmates. It was not done by any outsider, including the zinking, to show you that the inmates here has the interest of the job. Life has bus stop. He can add the man that came down here to build this. I told him that we have inmates, and they did it, and he was satisfied. Even those ones that came down here could not believe that the inmates were the ones that did it. Even the supervisory aspect of it, they thought that it was an outsider that did all this. We are still grateful to Control General. This is a legacy that he had left. Whether retired or not, any human being that came down here must remember the Control General for his efforts. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
This young man has been in prison for 8 good years. He has been here for 8 good years. And look at what he has achieved under this period. So we are waiting for the Americans, the Europeans, the Asian people, the North Americans, the South Americans, every one of you, even the Asia continent, Africa continent, to come down to Aba prison. It's located in Abia State. Come down and see with your eyes. I am not telling you their story. And you can look at, show the face of other inmates so they see that we have people that are watching. Show them, turn them, look at people there. They are all inmates here, they are talented. Some of them are tailors, some of them are designers, all kind of things. They are doing carpentry work. Many of them are well talented. And look at them, they are looking healthy. You don't see anybody here with skeleton skin. And I'm so impressed with what you have done. But notwithstanding, we have to also give credit to man who believed in transformation. The CG of Nigerian prison, the Control General of Nigerian prison, Jafaru, that man has caused transformation to take place. Sir, we respect and honor you for what you are doing. You have done so much for Nigerian prison. See, 7 years I've been in this country. For the past 2 years you have been there, I have seen a lot of work going on. And even when our former CG was there, nothing has been happening, but you are doing tremendous well, and I appreciate you, sir. I also want to say this publicly. The people that are sponsoring Abounding Grace Foundation all over the world, thank you so much, because without your contribution, we wouldn't have been doing what we are doing as well. Like this one that is doing this now, Abounding Grace Foundation has donated for another 50,000 naira to support this work. So anything that he needs in this plastic or the material things now, Oga can always buy those things and support him. Because when we see good work, we need to support it.
When we see good work, we support. We have assisted in this work and we continue to assist. Time to time, we'll come back and see what you other guys have done. Because you have to discover your purpose while you are here. The reason why you are in the prison is not to punish you. It is to correct you for your mistakes. When you take the correction, then you become a better person tomorrow. But if you sit down here, just sit down and mark your time, you will come out and be the worst criminal and you might meet death outside. I'm praying that every one of you will discover purpose after today. Thank you so much once again, my brother from Ohafia. You have done amazingly. You have done amazingly well, and we will stand by you. We will help you to make sure that you achieve your purpose. Okay? God bless you so much. God bless you, sir, for this opportunity.
I'm very grateful.
Thank you so much.
Continue supporting the country with his own effort to make Nigeria Correctional Service complete.
Amen.
No skeleton in this correctional center. Anybody that doubts you will come in and see by himself. Life has got stuff. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah.